Coming up in court today on Eye for an Eye.
When you say she held that gun up, were you in fear?
A little bit.
She said this homecoming dance turned into a movie like Carrie. Is that what happened?
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real revenge.
They'll carry the chainsaw and put them over the rail.
You can't be doing this. You can't be doing this.
Justice is eye for an eye.
Oh, thanks for joining me in court today. I'm Cato Kalin, and today on Eye for an Eye, we have the case of a dirty dress and a woman who was taken to the cleaners. The plaintiff charges that the defendant caused her to have a homecoming experience worse than Carrie. The defendant alleges that the plaintiff is merely upset about the discovery of a plus-size secret that revealed a ton of trouble.
She's a liar. She's a cheater. All she want to do is ruin people's life. I hope the judge let me nail her.
She betrayed me. She stole my dress and wore it to the homecoming dance, and I'm here today to get revenge.
This is the case of homecoming havoc. When a dispute gets messy, who will have the last dance? Only Extreme Akim can decide for sure. Let's watch!
All rise!
Anne-Marie Zeno, you're the plaintiff in this case?
Yes.
Nikki Watts, you're the defendant, correct? Okay, I've got your complaint here, but I want to hear from you. Tell me a little bit about it.
She was my best friend, and we had went to the store to purchase a dress for the homecoming dance or whatever. And I picked out a lot of different dresses, and the dress that I picked, I paid half on it. And she went back to the store, and she put the other half on the dress and wore it to the dance.
Did you know she was going to put the other half down?
No, I didn't know.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not true.
So, and then she went to the dance. She wore the dress to the dance or whatever. I had to wear a real old full
She
dress.
lying. She just jealous.
70
She
dress.
jealous.
Were y'all homecoming contestants? Is that what you were?
No, I was the winner. She wasn't.
I was a contestant, but she won the homecoming.
So both of you were contestants, and she won the homecoming queen
Yes.
in the dress that you initially picked out.
She wore it, yes.
What happened when you went to go get the dress?
They told me that someone had already picked it up. She went to her and said she was me. But she
How can I? You bigger than me. How can I play like I'm you?
I put the half on it and she put the other half on it.
Okay,
without
what's
me
your side
knowing.
story? You heard what she says. She put half down, then you went and took the dress.
Because I became
Jealous? I could never be jealous. Could
She's
never.
jealous. How
Could
can
never.
my little old self fit a dress that she could fit?
Could
So
never.
tell me how you picked that dress out.
Okay, I went to the mall. Me and my friend went to the mall. We picked
She's
out.
lying because she went to the
Let me
store
hear
with
from her.
and
You
my
got your
mom.
opportunity. Let me hear from her.
We went to the mall. We picked out the dress. I put it on layaway, and I came back and I paid the other half for it.
Okay, so you said, is that with your friend? Can she testify to that? Stand up. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Renee Watts.
Renee Watts? Okay, tell me what you know about this.
Well, we went to the store to pick out the dress. She had looked at a lot of dresses.
Who? When you say her? Okay, so all three of y'all went together.
No, she wasn't even with us. I guess they went on another day.
I showed
Okay.
her.
But she showed me the dress. She put half on
When
the
you say
dress.
she, are you talking about her?
Nikki.
Okay, Nikki.
Yes.
Okay, she showed you the dress.
Yes, and she said, well, I'll come back when I get paid and get the dress. All of a sudden, when we go to homecoming, that's when she say she paid the first half for the dress.
Which is I did pay the first
You a
half
lie.
for the
You
dress.
can't even.
I paid the first half for the dress.
A week before the homecoming, she's really jealous because
Jealous.
both of them used to
For
be
what?
really large,
What do you mean they used to be really large?
like 250 pounds. So both of them lost weight because both of them moved to the same town, to the same high school. So when they went to look at dresses, the dress was really too little for her anyway.
Like, the dress fitted me. I tried the dress,
The dress
on
was,
and everything.
you
It
could see
fitted me.
everything bulging out
So when
when she had the dress on.
So when
hear
they were
you.
250 pounds, that was before they were homecoming contestants?
Yeah.
Yes, that was
Okay.
before.
Okay, so you look the same way you look now, right?
Yeah, when we went to homecoming.
When you got in the homecoming queen. Okay, who is this person back there?
This is my witness for when she hit me with a brick.
She hit you with a brick?
Yes.
What happened to that?
I did not hit her with no
Let me hear about this.
No brick.
I see you got medical bills that you were
Yes, I have
suing
them
for,
right
and I didn't know
here.
what it was for. Tell me
Yes.
about that.
At homecoming, okay, they was crowning her, and I sprayed her with some kind of glue or whatever like that. I sprayed half the dress because I put half the money on it.
sprayed her
I
at the
think I should mess up half the dress. And she said,
Come on.
so after that, we got outside or whatever. I'm leaving with my boyfriend, and all of a sudden them two come out of nowhere.
It was
she
her
hit me with a
boyfriend.
brick. She hit me with a brick, and then they
That's
jumped
a
me.
lie. You look like you got hit with a brick.
You were about this far from me when you dropped the brick. How do you know I was drunk?
Because you had to be if you thought I had a brick in my hand.
If you didn't hit her with the brick, who hit her with the brick?
She hallucinating.
He's got a broken.
She just thought I hit her with a
No,
brick. I
she
should have hit her with a brick.
But
I got a witness today.
You're watching Eye for an Eye.
Was crowning her, and I sprayed her with some kind of glue or whatever like that. I sprayed half the dress because I put half the money on it. So
sprayed her
I
at the
think I should mess up half the dress. Them two come out of nowhere.
It was
she
her
hit me with a
boyfriend.
brick. She hit me with a brick, and then they
That's
jumped
a
me.
lie. You look like you
No,
got hit with
she
a
just
brick.
thought
me
she
with a
got
brick
jumped.
and
That's
they
how bad
jumped
she got
me.
beat up. She
Nah,
thought
they
she
jumped me.
let me hear from you. She said this homecoming dance turned into a movie like Carrie. Is that what happened?
Well, the school hired me to be security that night, and I was at the dance, and next thing I know, a person came running, said, hey, you got to go outside. There's a commotion. I run outside. Next thing I know, this person right here has blood all over her face. Next thing I know, she's like, and she throws this brick.
That's a
Nah.
lie. That's
It was
a
a group
it's
of
the
people
truth.
around.
That's the truth.
Nah.
That's a lie.
That's
All
what
that
happened.
was
She
drunk.
thought she got hit with a brick.
concussion.
That's how hard she got hit.
I had a
But it wasn't-
concussion and everything.
Okay, those are all your medical bills?
Yes, this
Okay,
is.
I saw that you're claiming, how much are you claiming in medical damage?
$2,143.
2,000. Okay, give them all the big sugar ray while I look at it. Okay, she said that you hit her with the brick. Tell me what happened prior to you hitting with the brick. She admits spraying you, or what did she do to your dress?
When I went up to get the award for homecoming queen, she jumps out of nowhere and sprays something on the dress.
On the stage?
Yes, when I'm on the stage.
In front of everybody? What did she
In front
spray
of
on you?
everybody. Some glue type stuff. It would not come off the dress for nothing.
Why'd you do that?
Because I felt I paid
she's
half for
jealous,
it. She
she's
shouldn't have
jealous.
she shouldn't have wore the dress that I picked for me to wear. I paid half for it, so I
You
figured I'd
couldn't
make
even
her
fit
feel
the
bad.
really think if
dress.
you
I
wore
was
that dress,
doing
you
you a
would've won
favor
instead of
by
her?
wearing it.
What? I would have won. No, I'm not saying I probably would
She
have
didn't
won.
have a
You see what I'm
chance of
saying?
winning.
But the dress I had to wear, it was real ugly and oh. Some of mama wore props to her prom.
Tell me what you did after she sprayed you.
We got down. I left off stage.
Crying.
You say crying with a smile on your face.
She heard some girl saying that she thought I had some pictures of her when we was both overweight and that I was going to show them. It really wasn't about the dress or nothing like that.
was
She
gonna
just
show 'em the
thought I was
pictures.
going to show the pictures.
She was.
She didn't want
gonna
nobody
show- I
to
really
know how
didn't
big
care.
she used
I
to
really
be.
didn't care. I don't care now. I done lost the weight, so I'm not even.
No,
tripping
not
on
all
that
of it.
anymore.
So did you hit her with the brick?
No, she just thought I hit her with a
No,
brick. I
she
should have hit her with a brick.
I got a witness today.
Well, if you didn't hit her with the brick, who hit her with the brick?
She hallucinating.
It's got a broken.
She's scary. She caught me off guard.
No.
Got
she,
medical bills.
They
She did have a
probably not
broken
real.
nose.
They're not real. What you mean? Look
We
at
got the
paper.
security guard that saw with a
He
bloody nose
was
and a
drunk that night.
Who was drunk?
This man can't be drunk on a job.
That's bomb.
Cause
She
he
had. I
can't.
mean, she's got damage to her face.
Thank you.
So I need to find out who did it.
She was
She
born
did it.
like that.
I was born like that. Okay.
They don't have no proof that she hit her with the brick.
He seen you.
It was a group of
Let me hear
kids.
let me hear from the security guard.
You were about this far from me when you dropped the brick. How do you know I was drunk?
Because you had to
What?
be if you thought I had a brick in my hand.
She
Did you actually see the brick in her hand, or did you?
No.
No.
You mean they gonna move out
Let me
his
hear
way?
from him. Let me hear.
He asked me the question.
That's right. Let me hear from him.
So
He's
I
the
got-
one witness we got here.
So when I got there, she was covered in blood, like I said before.
Right.
Her boyfriend was hostile, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to get at them.
Okay.
Then when I turn, I see her going, and then she throws a brick down.
You actually saw the brick in her hand?
That is
being
correct,
thrown- With all those people around, you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
He a
Okay.
security
He just
guard. He
read-
Was
gonna
it
get to the
outside?
crowd. Yes,
Yes,
in the
it
parking
Was it outside? Was
He
it
just
dark?
fed
It was dark outside, but they have lights from the parking lot
Okay, and there was a group of 50 people, and you absolutely saw her, you sure?
He a
Yes, sir,
security
that
guard. Listen, he a security guard. He gonna get through the crowd regardless of what, how many people out
He's
there,
not the
whatever.
police.
And
Were
he
you
a
there?
security
When he
guard.
gonna break through the crowd with his flashlight?
Yes,
It's not like he could just bust through the crowd.
Did, and he seen her.
No.
Were you there?
Yes, I was
Okay, you
there.
describe what happened then.
What happened was she got beat up.
By who?
I know that.
Take it
She
out,
got
though.
beat up and it wasn't
she
with
caught
a
me off
brick.
guard.
She
She
just thought it
caught
was
me
with a
off guard. That's
Well,
all
how
it
did she get
was.
beat up if it went with the brick?
With
Thank
her
you.
fist.
No, she hit me.
She hit her.
With her fist. She
No,
wasn't doing
didn't give
nothing
me a
but pulling
concussion
her.
with my fist.
She wasn't doing nothing but
Let me hear from her. Who hit her with the fist then?
Me.
They jumped me.
Oh, so you did hit her.
Yes. The bigger they are, the harder
All
they
this
fall.
time you've been denying it. You were just
No,
denying hitting
I
with a
didn't know
brick.
she
You weren't
hit her with
denying
a
hitting her. But let me hear your story about hitting her then.
Me and my friend right here was going out the door. So she comes out of nowhere. She still had the gun, the little gun that sprays, the paint gun or whatever kind of gun it was that sprayed my dress. So she raised it up as if she was finna hit me to
Hit
where
you?
it slid
I didn't even
right
know
here,
she
so
was
I
coming.
hit back
So you hit her in the face with
No.
your hand.
with my hand.
I didn't even know she was coming behind me. She come from behind a car and hit me. I didn't even know she
She
was
just
So you're
behind
saying-
me.
that as a
She snuck up behind me and hit me
I'm
because she
smaller
knew
than
she would
her.
have came to me face
was
to face. I would have
embarrassed.
knocked her down.
She was
That's all it
embarrassed.
was.
Hey,
That's
so-
all it was.
She was embarrassed.
embarrassed.
She got beat up in front of
Hey,
her
I hear from
boyfriend.
her. She's the one that submitted here. Okay, when you say she held that gun up, were you in fear?
A little bit.
Okay, so you thought you were going to... All right, well, okay. Anything else you got to add?
No.
Anything else you got to add?
But I just want my money for my medical bills. That's
All right,
I
well, I'll
want.
be out in a second with my decision. Thank you.
You got a comment over here, right in front. Stand up.
Why don't either one of you have a receipt to prove that y'all paid the money for it?
Because once you
What
put
I need
half
it
on the
for?
dress, it's on layaway. Once you take the dress out all the way, that's when you get your
You
receipt.
get a receipt for layaway, though.
No, not at this dress though.
Well, I just want to know, how long have y'all been friends?
Since we was 2-3 years
You gonna
old.
let a dress come between your
I'm
friends?
saying that's
She
her
let it
thing.
come.
She let it come through
She
it.
ruined my homecoming dance.
Okay, if you sprayed her dress, if you sprayed the dress that she was wearing, you should have knew that she was gonna come back with a reaction. So you should have already had your guard up and ready.
I was already gone. She called me from behind. You see what I'm saying? You ain't understanding that. She called me from behind. If she would have came with me face to face, then it would have been a different story. She called me from behind.
Well, you know, I'm glad I'm not the one that has to make the decision here, and I'm so thankful that in this homecoming court, we've got a judge, Judge Extreme Akim. We're going to find out what he says right now.
Coming up next.
The first issue I have to decide is if there was an assault. This was the defendant's big night. It's the night that she will always remember.
You're watching Eye for an Eye.
Who hit her with the fist then?
Me. They jumped.
Oh, so you did hit her.
Yes. The bigger they are, the harder
All
they
this
fall.
time you've been denying it. You were just denying hitting with a
didn't know
brick.
she
You weren't
hit her with
denying
a
hitting her.
All rise!
The first issue I have to decide is if there was an assault. You admit you assaulted her, so the only defense to assaulting someone is if you are in fear of your life. She testified that you came up behind her. I pressed you on whether or not you were in fear of your life, and you did not convince me that you were in fear of your life. So my first order is going to be that you have to pay her the $2,143 minus the value of your dress, which she ruined. Ma'am, your hands are not clean, and that worries me. This was the defendant's big night. It's the night that she will always remember, and you intentionally went there and ruined her night. This should have been her big moment, the night she was crowned homecoming queen, and you intentionally went and destroyed her dress. Your conduct was outrageous. Do y'all two have a prom coming up?
Yes.
You do? Okay, well, my sentence in this case is going to be that you get to take her prom dress and do whatever you want to it And she has to wear it to the prom. And I'm going to make sure that's done. Now, that's justice.
Oh, my prom. Oh. Also called the night my date wouldn't take her dress off. Then again, she wasn't about to wear the gown we're putting on today's litigant. Something tells me this sentence is going to get messy. I can't wait! We're even filming this at South Fork Ranch where they did the hit show Dallas. That's Ewing's place. It's prom night. Let's watch the sunrise together. What do you say? It's my date.
I don't think the judge's verdict is fair because I don't feel it's right that, you know, she get to mess up my prom dress on my prom night. I don't know what she's gonna do my dress, but I just wish it don't be too bad. You think you won? Don't think that because it ain't over yet.
I think the judge's verdict was pretty fair. I'm gonna destroy her dress. I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna rip it, I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna do anything I can to humiliate her like she humiliated me. The prom is gonna be a Cinderella thing. I'ma show up with a beautiful dress on and she gonna show up with a dress that's just hideous. I've been waiting since homecoming for this day to come. Amari, you going down tonight.
You look beautiful. That's a great looking dress. It's gonna get ruined. Sorry. Here's the rules. You're gonna get 30 seconds to do whatever you want to the dress, and you can actually use mustard, ketchup, paints, and scissors to chop it up, because I can see right now in your face revenge. So I'm gonna let you start it right about now. 30 seconds. Go for it.
When she pulled out the scissors, I wasn't too worried about it. You know, she could have cut the dress any way she wanted. You know, showed any part of my body. Of course, it don't matter. I'm still pretty.
Hey, go ahead.
That's a brand new dress.
My plan was to go in there and just cut holes through the dress until I seen the paint, relish, and ketchup. So I used that instead too.
That dress is edible now.
Boy, that dress right there.
She started painting me up and squirting relish and everything all over me, you know. I'm not just gonna stand up there and let nobody just put paint all over me, have me looking stupid. I had to defend myself.
Second, put it down to rest.
You got 10 seconds.
It felt good to get revenge on her because now she see how I feel.
Got 4. Break it up, Sugar Ray.
Come back here.
Let's go to the prom. Come on with me. What do you say, prom? Prom, 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 prom.
When she went in, I think she was real embarrassed because people was laughing at her, people was pointing and staring at her.
Yeah, you messed my dress up, but I ain't worrying, buddy. You got the last laugh, you and your little friends out here. Yeah, I got the last laugh, but I ain't worrying, friends. Nah, come on, let's go outside then. Let's go outside then. I don't even want to mess it up in here. Let's go outside.
When she came up to me in the prom, she told me to take it to the parking lot, but it was no point because I had got my revenge on her.
Do somebody. This is me. Nah, who else ain't on me? Anybody else up in here? You ain't all your little friends. Well, you know, we got into a little altercation where she skeeted my dress and messing my dress up, but I'm still pretty, so it doesn't matter. I still went to prom with no shame, so it's all right to me. I'll see you in the parking lot. I'm going to see you in the parking lot. All right.
Today on Eye for an Eye, justice was a paint-by-numbers dress. Until next time, I'm Cato Kalin. Oh, I'd love to.
Yes, it's over between us, you know. She gonna go her way, I'm gonna go my way, and that's it. I just Won't worry about seeing her again. Just live my life.
As long as she said it's over, it's over. As long as she learned her lesson, then I'm good.
She probably didn't paint me and mess my dress up and all that, but I still look better than her.
Even though she think that with all that stuff she still look better than me at the prom, I don't believe so. Cause inside she was still embarrassed.